Overcrowding at the Animal Foundation. The state's largest animal shelter has called its capacity a crisis and has for more than a year now. So what can be done about it? Tonight we're getting some answers. Fox 5's Kim Passoth went one-on-one with their CEO and joins us live.
Yeah, their CEO tells me that they get about 100 to 150 intakes every day. Even in the last hour while we've been standing here, we have seen 3 animal control trucks, even at this late hour, dropping off animals tonight. The CEO says that most of their intakes are actually pets. They are strays that have become lost, and she hopes that new mandatory microchipping laws in local jurisdictions will help get them home faster without actually having to come up here to the shelter. Here's a little bit of our conversation. You guys continue to see a growing population of animals every day. Talk to me about that, about how since COVID really there's been this huge spike in daily intakes and what you guys are dealing with here at the shelter.
Yeah, well, the Animal Foundation is the only public shelter across the Las Vegas Valley, which means we don't control our own population.
You called the Animal Foundation the safety net. Is that safety net big enough to take everything that comes your way?
You know, there is a finite capacity both physically and then in our capacity for care. But when you look at some of the factors that contribute to people having issues with their pets, there are some things that can be done in places to mitigate that. There was a lot of legislation this last session that would have incentivized landlords to be a little bit more pet friendly. Here in the Las Vegas Valley, there's not a lot of regulation over whether a landlord for an apartment complex can double up on pet rent and pet deposits, or say, you know, only dogs of a certain size can be here, or discriminate based on breed. Those kinds of things can be addressed to help people be able to keep their pets.
But if you had a magic wand and you could solve this capacity crisis now and into the future, what would it be?
Having less than 23% of animals that come in have microchips is really awful. It's not acceptable. We should care about our animals more. If we could reduce the number of strays that have homes coming into the shelter, we would never be overcrowded.
And one of our big questions on capacity, could they add more space here? Could they add more kennels or even a secondary shelter somewhere else? The CEO says that they really don't have the space here to add on, but they would support a second shelter. Reporting live tonight, Kim Passoth, Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
And according to one Clark County commissioner, a second shelter is something the county is already looking at. Over the past 2 weeks, Fox 5 reached out to Clark County multiple times asking about it and for an interview with the commissioner. We have also filed open records requests, but so far we have not heard back.